Freemasonry is a fraternal organization that traces its origins to the local fraternities of stonemasons in the Middle Ages. Today, it is a worldwide organization that seeks to promote personal and moral development among its members, as well as contributing to the betterment of society through philanthropy and public service. The exact origins of Freemasonry are unclear, but it is thought to have evolved from guilds of stonemasons who built the great cathedrals and castles of medieval Europe. These guilds had secret modes of recognition and initiation, which they used to control the quality of their work and protect their trade secrets. As the guilds declined in the 17th and 18th centuries, Freemasonry evolved into a more general organization that admitted men from all walks of life, regardless of their profession. It now has lodges and members all around the world, and is known for its secretive rituals and symbols, as well as its commitment to charity and community service. The history of Freemasonry is complex and somewhat mysterious, with the exact origins of the organization shrouded in legend and myth. However, historians generally believe that the organization evolved from the guilds of stonemasons who built the great cathedrals and castles of medieval Europe. These guilds had secret modes of recognition and initiation, which they used to control the quality of their work and protect their trade secrets. Over time, these guilds began to admit non-Masons, and evolved into social and charitable organizations. The first Grand Lodge of Freemasons was established in London in 1717, and Freemasonry began to spread rapidly throughout Europe and the United States. Freemasonry became particularly popular in the United States during the colonial period, and many of the founding fathers of the United States were members of the organization. Throughout its history, Freemasonry has been associated with secrecy, ritual, and symbolism. Freemasons use secret handshakes, signs, and passwords to recognize each other, and they have complex rituals for initiation and advancement within the organization. The organization has also been associated with various conspiracy theories, with some people believing that Freemasonry is a secret society that seeks to control the world. However, most historians view Freemasonry as a benevolent organization that seeks to promote personal and moral development, as well as contributing to the betterment of society through philanthropy and public service. The qualifications for joining Freemasonry can vary depending on the specific jurisdiction and the individual lodge. However, there are generally three basic qualifications that are common to most lodges. Age. Freemasonry typically requires that candidates be at least 18 years of age, or the age of majority in their jurisdiction. Belief in a supreme being. Freemasonry requires that its members believe in a supreme being, but it does not prescribe a specific religion or religious belief. Members of all faiths are welcome, as long as they believe in a higher power. Good character. Freemasonry seeks to attract men of good character who are upstanding members of their communities. Candidates are typically required to provide references and undergo a background check. In addition to these basic qualifications, some lodges may also require that candidates be free-born, meaning that they are not the son of a slave or the product of an illicit union. Other lodges may have additional requirements related to occupation, education, or other factors. It's important to note that Freemasonry is a fraternity, and membership is by invitation only. Prospective members must first express their interest to a member of the fraternity, who can then guide them through the process of joining a lodge. Freemasonry has a hierarchical structure with different stages and ranks within the organization. The specific names and titles of the ranks can vary depending on the jurisdiction and the individual lodge, but the basic structure is as follows. Entered apprentice. This is the first degree in Freemasonry, and it is the stage at which new members are initiated into the fraternity. During this stage, candidates learn about the basic principles of Freemasonry and the symbolism of the organization. Fellowcraft. This is the second degree in Freemasonry, and it builds upon the teachings of the entered apprentice degree. During this stage, candidates learn about the liberal arts and sciences, and they begin to explore the deeper meaning of the organization's symbols and rituals. Master Mason. This is the third and final degree in Freemasonry, and it is considered the highest degree in the organization. During this stage, candidates learn about the history and traditions of Freemasonry, and they are considered to have achieved full membership in the fraternity. Beyond these basic degrees, there are additional stages and ranks that members can attain within Freemasonry, such as the York Rite, the Scottish Rite, and the Shriners. These organizations offer additional degrees and levels of membership, and they focus on different aspects of Masonic philosophy and tradition. In addition to these stages and ranks, many lodges have officers who hold specific titles and responsibilities within the organization, such as the Worshipful Master, Senior Warden, Junior Warden, and Secretary. These officers are elected by the members of the lodge and are responsible for managing the affairs of the lodge and overseeing its rituals and ceremonies. Freemasonry operates through individual lodges, which are local organizations of Freemasons that typically meet on a regular basis. These lodges are self-governing and are responsible for managing their own affairs, electing officers, and conducting their own ceremonies and rituals. Members of a lodge are organized into 3 groups, known as the Worshipful Master, Senior Warden, and Junior Warden. The Worshipful Master is the head of the lodge and is responsible for managing its affairs and overseeing its rituals and ceremonies. The Senior and Junior Wardens assist the Worshipful Master and may be called upon to preside over meetings or ceremonies in his absence. Freemasonry is a fraternity, and membership is by invitation only. Prospective members must first express their interest to a member of the fraternity, who can then guide them through the process of joining a lodge. The initiation ceremony involves a series of symbolic rituals and the taking of oaths, which are intended to impart the teachings and values of the organization. Once a member has been initiated into the organization, he may advance through the 3 degrees of Freemasonry, known as Entered Apprentice, Fellow Craft, and Master Mason. Each degree involves additional rituals and teachings, and is intended to deepen the member's understanding of the organization's values and principles. In addition to its ceremonies and rituals, Freemasonry is known for its commitment to charity and community service. Many lodges engage in philanthropic activities and support local charities and organizations. Freemasonry also has a tradition of intellectual and philosophical inquiry, with many lodges hosting lectures and discussions on topics related to the organization's values and teachings. The importance of Freemasonry to society is a matter of perspective, and opinions on the subject can vary widely. However, here are some common viewpoints on how Freemasonry can be beneficial to society. Personal development. Many Freemasons believe that the organization provides a framework for personal development, and that its teachings and principles can help individuals to become better versions of themselves. This can include developing virtues such as honesty, integrity, and compassion, as well as fostering a sense of community and brotherhood. Philanthropy and community service. Freemasonry has a long tradition of supporting charitable causes and engaging in community service. Many lodges organize fundraising events, volunteer in their local communities, and support organizations that provide assistance to those in need. Intellectual and philosophical inquiry. Freemasonry has a rich intellectual and philosophical tradition, and many lodges offer lectures, discussions, and other educational opportunities for members to explore these topics. This can provide a forum for individuals to engage in thoughtful and reflective dialogue on a variety of subjects. Historical and cultural significance. Freemasonry has played an important role in the development of Western culture and society, and its history and traditions continue to be a source of fascination for many people. Some see Freemasonry as a living legacy of the past, a repository of ancient wisdom and knowledge that has survived through the ages. Overall, the importance of Freemasonry to society depends on how one views the organization and its values. For some, it is a source of personal growth and community involvement. For others, it is a rich cultural and historical phenomenon that continues to inspire and intrigue. In conclusion, Freemasonry is a fraternal organization that has a rich history and tradition that dates back several centuries. It is built on a foundation of moral and ethical values, and its teachings and practices are intended to help individuals become better versions of themselves. Freemasonry operates through individual lodges, which are self-governing organizations that conduct ceremonies and rituals, engage in charitable and community activities, and offer educational and philosophical opportunities for their members. While opinions on the importance of Freemasonry to society can vary widely, many see it as a positive force that promotes personal growth, community involvement, and intellectual and philosophical inquiry. Its historical and cultural significance, as well as its commitment to charitable works and philanthropy, make it a unique and enduring institution that continues to fascinate and inspire people around the world.